Hey nerds, Jimmy Palmquist here. We're going to talk some more soccer. This time we're going to come over to our hemisphere and discuss the Copa. So, America's out. Deservedly so. I'm still very angry at the red card. Panama beat us, and then we lost to Uruguay. I don't know where the failure is. I just know the Americans look horrible, and they do not deserve to basically make it to the next stage, as they did not. So we're in the quarterfinals. Some great games. We had Argentina versus Ecuador. Argentina obviously pulled through. I think that basically, clearly, they're one of the favorites. I'm not the biggest Argentina fan. Messi's fine. I was not a Diego Maradona fan. I just didn't think he represented. He was a great soccer player, don't get me wrong, but I did not think he was a great ambassador for the sport of soccer. And then I really think once he became older and like became coach and involved in Argentinian soccer, I really think he was a detriment to Messi's career, almost like he was jealous. I'm reading into it probably, but I was never a Maradona fan. So Argentina advances. Honestly, no surprise, but I think Ecuador was a little bit of a surprise at how much trouble they gave them advancing. But Argentina's on. Venezuela, Canada. Now, this was a surprising one. Canada, the fact that Canada has made it to the semifinals is awesome. But this game, they dominated most of the time. There was a very iffy call by the referee. Now, if you know me at all, and you know my career in soccer, you know I hate referees. I have maybe 2 or 3 referees in my whole career that I 100% respected and thought they were fantastic. All the yellow cards I ever got in my career was for dissension because I was yelling at the ref, didn't like the ref. Say what you will about me as a player, but when you play up through college, you meet a lot of different referees and play around the world. Yeah, met a lot of bad ones. Anywho, this was atrocious. There was a keeper, Venezuela, kicked it out. Then he impeded the Canadian who was trying to throw it in by slapping the ball away. Immediate yellow card. That's what it should be, delay a game. No, ref didn't do anything. All right, so finally Canada throws the ball in on transition right away. Venezuela takes it the other way, scores. Between half field and the 18 box, chip over the keeper because he was off his line. Pathetic. Should have never happened for many reasons. Canada, should have been protecting a 1-0 lead. What are you doing? But on the other flip side, come on, ref. That's pathetic. You literally almost lost Canada the game. Luckily for Canada, they pulled it out in penalty kicks, so they're going on to the semifinals. Kudos to them. That is not what was expected, but that's where they're going. Next up to me, sort of the game of the weekend, Uruguay, Brazil. Brazil is not the Brazil of the past. They do not have Neymar. He's injured at the moment. I really enjoy Neymar. I think Neymar is a world-class athlete. I do believe he gets hurt quite frequently, but when you're as good as he is, that's what they're going to do, take you out. Now, that by no means is a sign that Brazil is not going to do well. Brazil is Brazil, and they always have plug and play. Who's up next? As they premiered a 17-year-old kid for his first time in the starting for Brazil on the national level. Unbelievable. But Uruguay, they just had it. Now this went to penalty kicks, but Uruguay dominated the game. They played the game they wanted. They were very physical, a lot of fouls. But Uruguay came in with the template. They played the template, and they beat Brazil. Kudos to Uruguay. Really impressed, especially after their game against the United States. I did not think they looked good. Like the United States, I know what they are, and they only beat them 1-0 off the worst offsides VAR I have ever seen. Again, referees, you suck. Come on, man. That was pathetic. I understand the on-field ref. I understand the linesman. The VAR, you have that for a reason. Come on. Luckily, it didn't matter. U.S. still sucked, and they were going to lose anyway, meaning they weren't going to advance anyway. But Brazil, they got outdone, and Uruguay, kudos. They're on to the semifinals. Now, when it comes to North American soccer, Central American soccer, South American soccer, probably one of my favorite teams, especially from the 90s, is Colombia. Now, Colombia played Panama. Panama, a surprise to make it this far. Awesome for them. Just basically doing what they need to do. But this was the end of the road, and it was obvious. Colombia beat them up 5-0. Panama tried. They stuck in there for a little while, but Colombia is Colombia. They're a tough team. They've had a checkered past as far as reclaiming their glories, so to speak, the golden age. But I really think this Colombia team is tough. I would like to say they're a favorite, but it's hard to gauge right now because Colombia, Uruguay are extremely tough. Argentina is Argentina. You never know. I do feel like Canada's outmatched at this point, but you never know. They might make a go at it. So, with the semifinals, we have Argentina versus Canada, Colombia versus Uruguay. I think that Colombia Uruguay game is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see it. I just hope Canada can stay in the game and give Argentina a tough match. We'll see. Stay tuned to see who's in the finals. Let me know what you guys think. Copa America 2024. Nerd out.